I just can't figure this out. Where are all the canning jars and canning lids online? I've been searching now for an hour and I can't seem to find any. I mean, just 6 months ago, I was able to buy whatever I needed online. Let's see. I went to Fillmore, which has all kinds of canning stuff, Tractor Supply, Amazon, Walmart. I looked everywhere. True Value hardware store. I can't find them anywhere. eBay. And the closest thing they want is $50 for a case of jars. This is ridiculous. A lot of my subscribers are telling me they can't find lids, they can't find jars. They wanted to know if I had the same situation. Normally I don't buy lids and jars, but you know, I thought it would be good to have a couple extra because I used pretty much all of mine up, the quarts. And so I thought, well, I'll just go online and maybe order a case or two. I can't find any. Not only jars, but lids. Lids are even worse. I even went to Layman's and I couldn't seem to find any. It doesn't matter how much money you got, you just can't seem to find them. This is something I never thought about with prepping. Now, I do have canning lids and I do have jars, but what happens, let's think about this, if it would be long term. I know a lot of people use the Tattler lids. I don't like them. The Tattler lids for me don't have a safe seal. It's hard to determine if they're sealed. Tattler lids are lids that you can reuse over and over again. I don't like them and I won't use them, especially for pressure canning. But why in the world can't we find this? Ball's jars are made in the USA. So are their lids, supposedly, as the website says. I can't seem to find it. A lot of people saying on the West Coast they have no problem. But here on the East Coast, it's horrible. We can't find them anywhere. If you think this video is somewhat boring, just keep watching because we're going to go today. I'm going to look and I'm going to see if I can find some canning jars or maybe some lids. So come along with me to the store because we're going to go to the store and in person, we're going to see if we can find canning supplies. A lot of people told me, Tessie, their store has it. Now this is on the West Coast. So we're going to go to Tractor Supply and we're going to find out. So come along with me and let's go on today's adventure. What are we going to do if we can't find canning jars or canning lids? Let's just say the economy would just drop right now or we'd have no electricity. I cook on propane so I can can, but you can't can if you don't have anything to can with. So let's go. Let's find out. Come on, let's go. All right, we're going to Tractor Supply and we're going to see if they have canning jars here because of all the price gouging they're doing online. So today's video is to share with you what's happening with the canning jars.
I have most of it down, but if you need more quantities of something, I can get it down.
Do you have any of the half-gallon?
I do not right now have any of the half-gallon other than the 2-pack of the amber jars.
Okay. All right, that's what I was looking for.
Uh-oh.
Is this all that's left with canning?
Yes.
Okay.
This is all that I have left.
Okay, I know it's hard to find them.
I know everybody's canning right now.
All right.
I can't tell you how many I sold this morning already.
Hey, I guess we heard it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm gonna get a pack of the regular, I guess. That's all they got. It's everywhere, people. Stock up now because that's it. Take a look at that price for 2 of them. $11.99 for 2 jars. Unreal. So you heard what she said. There was no more canning lids. They had no of the half-gallon, and what you saw on the shelves is what she had. So I can see why the price gouging now is on the online because the stores are running out. Part of my Facebook group, they talked about canning jars and how they can't find any. I'm going to be sharing with you a photo right here of a subscriber of mine, and she's showing me Walmart. Can you believe Walmart was sold out of everything? Now is the time, everybody. So let's get talking on today's subject. Price gouging on canning jars and canning lids. What are we gonna do? It's time to prepare, or is it too late to prepare for all of these things? A lot of people talk about prepping for food. You know, people talk about making sure you have enough of food on hand. We aren't really talking about the other things that we need to do in prepping. I mean, let's face it. What happens if we can't find canning lids? That is a real possibility. Now, Ball has their canning jars and canning lids, and they're all manufactured in the United States. But where are they? What are they doing? What are they doing? Are they actually making new jars? I mean, are people hoarding the jars, or are people buying up and not using them? Or are people preserving the jars? As you see in my pantry and you look at everything, you can see how good it is to have jars, canning jars, no matter what kind of jars you have. I'm sharing with people how you can use regular jars from the grocery store. Times are tough. We can't do everything exactly maybe USDA approved like we used to. We used to do everything that had to be USDA approved. But you know what? When times get rough, you do what you can. You use what you have. You can't go out and just buy everything you need. That's how it was in the Depression era. People had to use what they had. People had to use all of the things that they had. They couldn't go to the store and buy things new. I'm passionate about this. This is my calling, is to share with people on my channel ways that they can preserve food, and ways that they can be self-sufficient, and ways that they can be more proactive in their life and taking control of the food that they eat. The last thing we need to be is, in a pandemic, is going to the stores because we don't have anything at home. And if things would get bad again, are we ready? Are we prepared this time? You know what? We can't say we weren't warned. We had so much warning, and now it's our time to activate it and to put it to practice. A friend of mine showed me this photo for all of us to see. She actually saw it on Craigslist, or maybe it was a Facebook marketplace. They wanted $600 for these, looks to me like 4 cases of jars. $600! What are people thinking these days? They're crazy. The last group of photos I want to show you, they're from Theo, a subscriber and friend of mine. And he always has such amazing comments. And I'm always wanting to learn about other cultures and other countries. So I asked him a little bit about canning, and if he could share with me some photos. So I'm going to share them with you all. I think you'll be fascinated. Here is just a little produce stand that he showed. But they use a lot of the rec jars. And actually, I'm learning to use them. They're a little expensive here for the United States, but I learned a way to use the lids on store-bought jars, which I'm going to share with you in an upcoming video. But here are some of Theo's photos for all of you. Like with every situation in life, it's always different, depends on your region. Are you having trouble finding canning jars and lids? Or do you have plentiful amount of them? It seems very diverse in the states that we live in. Some places can't find anything, while others notice no difference whatsoever. Let me know in the comments below.